Yo, what up, it's Don.
Samuel here.
We are the Soul Brothers, back with a versus video. Harden versus KD. This is the Harden Volume 2. This is an ID, or my Adidas. Don't think you can just buy this on general release stuff.
Custom Adidas scent kit. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, so this is the KD 11 versus the Harden Volume 2. If you guys want to cop either of these shoes, we'll leave a link in the description box. $140 for the Harden Volume 2. If you get the black boost, it's $150, and the KD 11 is $150. So
blackout, yeah, I think 150.
Exactly. So we thought it would be a good versus video, same price point, pretty good performers on both of them. So let's get it started right off with the tractionist. Stopping power on the KD, or like both of them on a clean court, is really, really good. On dust, I would say they both pick up pretty minimal dust. And like it's really easy to wipe off the dust too. It's like you just do a slight wipe. So dust is very, very good. Outdoor use, I would say the Hardens are a little bit better, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So just on like clean courts and dust, I would give it a tie. Outdoor, I give it to the Hardens, but so there's that. But we play on indoor courts, so I would just tie it for the traction. They're both really, really good. If you play on outdoor courts, obviously pick the Hardens.
Yeah.
Now let's move on to the cushion.
Alright, we got boost. Okay, now volume 2 is just a big slab of boost. But you don't sit that high, you sit a little bit lower. It looks a little bit thicker than it actually is. But it's nice to get a little compression in the heel. Caged in the forefoot, super thin, super responsive in the forefoot.
Yes. The KD 11 has a full-length zoom unit and a React midsole carrier, but you can't feel that. And it's hella caged with this rubber. You can only basically feel the zoom, which is super bouncy, very, very nice feeling on foot. But I got over zoom. I used to really, really love zoom, but like a year ago, 2 years ago, I started not to like zoom as much because it's a little too much, you know what I'm saying? So I like foams better, and I like boost. Impact protection, they're both really, really good. So I give it a tie there. Bounciness, I give it to of course, the KD 11. But the Harden, it has a nice little like compression, and it feels super nice. And court feel is also a lot better in the Hardens. The KD 11, you feel pretty high off the ground. So what I would prefer the Harden Volume 2. But if you like the feeling of zoom, definitely go with the KD 11. It's still a nice feeling cushion. But what I would prefer is the Harden Volume 2. So there's that. Moving on to the upper / materials. You got a super nice fly knit in the KD 11. It feels a little stiff in the toe area at first, but it breaks in super nicely. And in the midfoot, or where the laces are, it's super stretchy. It's easy to put on. You just stretch out the collar area right here, and just slide your foot in. You can also do that with the Harden Volume 2. Just slide it in.
Yeah, the Volume 2, it's a one booty upper. Also, you have a forged fiber mesh in the front half of the shoe. It's pretty strong, also pretty thin. But in the back half, you have these synthetic wings that kind of wrap around, and synthetic overlays here and there. It looks and feels pretty premium. So material-wise, I don't know. What do you think? I haven't tested the 11s.
Yeah, in hand, I would say the KD 11 feels a lot more premium, but the Harden still it's still soft. I'm not mad at this mesh material, but yeah, overall, I'd probably give it to the KD 11 just by a little bit.
All right.
I'm not too
picky.
Yeah, I'm not too picky on materials. If it's supportive, thin, and soft.
It feels good on foot.
Yeah, I'm not. It's nice.
Yeah.
But anyways, moving on to the fit. Go down half a size for the KD 11, and go true to your Adidas size for the Harden Volume 2. Width-wise, I would say the Harden Volume 2 is better for me, just from like the first wear. The KD 11 was a little narrow, but it did break in. The fly knit does stretch out just a little bit, so it's still a really nice fit. They're both easy to put on. Like you just slide your foot in, and they both stretch over your foot because the Harden Volume 2 has like a neat stretchy neoprene booty also. So fit very, very good in both of these shoes for me. If you're a wide footer, you should probably watch out for both of them. But there's that.
Supported lockdown.
Yeah, Harden Volume 2.
Yeah, super supportive. Lockdown, great. Moving on to weight. Harden is pretty damn heavy. One of the heavier shoes.
So 13.47 for the KD 11 and 14.89 for the Harden Volume 2. What feels heavier? Yeah, the Harden Volume 2 feels a little bit heavier and a little bit bulkier, especially in the heel area. But what feels more responsive while you're playing, obviously the Harden, because traction is still good and you don't have that lateral containment issue. So
Right. Ventilation?
Ventilaciones, they're both, I'd say it's around the same.
All right. Tied up.
Yes.
Durability.
Durability, obviously the Hardens, that's a tank. I played in mine, this colorway, like every day for like a couple months, and it still looks like pretty much brand new. The materials look a little worn in and stuff, and a little stretched out, but that's about it, dude. And there's a few scuff marks, but it's
traction
still
holding up good.
Yeah, so I mean, Harden Volume 2, very, very, very good durability wise.
Aesthetics, Harden for me.
I don't know, man. I think I choose the Hardens.
All right, let's wrap this thing up.
Yes.
150 versus 150, well, 140 versus 150.
Yes.
Pretty much the same price.
Hardens.
Hardens.
Get the Hardens.
Yeah.
It does everything like pretty much better in my opinion. Like traction is both very, very good. The cushion, I like the boost better, but whatever.
Yeah.
And then the materials, Hardens are still not bad, even though the KDs are very, very nice flying it. And it's also a lot more supportive. So, I mean, if the KD11 was very, very supportive laterally, and also a little bit lower to the ground feeling, then I would obviously choose the KD11. These would be super nice. But those were big issues for me. So I would pick the Harden Volume 2. But again, if you guys want to cop either of these, we will leave a link in the description box. But I would heavily suggest you get the Harden Volume 2. It's also on sale. But anyways.
They also have a ton of colorways.
Yes.
And these haven't even general released yet.
Yeah, exactly.
As we're doing this video. I don't know by the time you see this. But
exactly.
anyways, that's it. Soul Brothers. Hope we helped you guys out. Catch you in the next one later.
But